Like there are consequences to that, but you still don't have to.
Yeah.
So as soon as you unbind yourself from have to, you're free.
Yeah.
Like the consequences will be what they are. You will write that law. Like if you're embodied with life and have the experience and you don't try to resist it and mold it or whatever, you're free no matter what. Even if you're behind bars for 2 or 3 days, you're still free. But while you're living in like a nice place with a nice job and doing a nice life, but you have to, you're a slave. Like you're not free. You just can't be by the nature of you haven't even asked the question. So that's why I like to start with the individual. It's like, I have to do it, but do I have to? So then you can even just change the language. So I love this exercise to do with people, even if it's going to work and it's something that you're like, you know what, this isn't my purpose. I don't really feel this is my purpose, but I'm doing this as a man, for example, like I'll just speak from a man's point of view to support my family. It's like there's honor in that for sure. Like you're sacrificing part of what you would maybe like to do because you have the role and the duty to support a family. And there's absolute honor in that for sure. But then there's a level beyond that with knowing, like a real knowing that you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You change that, whatever part of that you can. Like it could be honorable or dishonorable. That's another part of the equation. But the fact is you don't have to. So then instead of saying I have to go to work today, you could say I choose to go to work today. Like that gives you at least a little bit more empowerment because it's a choice and it's true. It is a choice. So then you can say, well, I'm actually lucky to go to work today. And then you can go, I'd love to go to work today. I'm blessed to go to work today. Like even that language for yourself, like how does your body resonate as a result?
Well, dude, that's what's coming up for me too, is I could see where someone would push back and be like, why does it matter? You're still ended up going to work, blah, 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 blah. But it does matter. It matters completely because it completely shifts your whole orientation and how you are approaching that day. Like, oh, I am deliberately choosing each of these things because I want to, because you have asked those deep questions and you've come to understand that I'm accepting this offer to do this. It makes so much sense.
But here's where it gets more interesting. Now you get to renegotiate the offer because now you're renegotiating the terms. So you look at a contract or an agreement, it has terms and conditions, right? So now it's like, okay, well, I choose, I'm blessed to go to work today. Under what terms and conditions? Well, this is how I'm going to apportion my energy. No one's taking it over here. No one's taking it over there. I'm putting it here and then I'm going to reinvest it back into me. So within a couple of months of that mindset or that way of being, you might have actually seen an opportunity that was never there before. It's like, wow, I don't have to be here in this department, like start small in the same paradigm. I could actually take over or start, like I'll talk to the boss, I'll talk to the owner of the company. I see room for another department. And they're like, you should head that department. You just created a whole, as an entrepreneur within a job, you've just created something new. And that's the act and the art of creation. That's another principle of natural law is that if we're created in the image of the creator, for example, we're creative beings. We are creator beings by nature. But we shut that off with our conditioning, right? Like what child isn't creative, you know? We neuter ourselves out of that or accept the offer to be cut off from that.
Yeah.
So so just even within that paradigm, we can find so many ways to be creative. And now the job's not like, it's not what it was yesterday. It's changed. Like we're changing reality in real time. And that's when you just said, people will say it doesn't matter. And then you say, but it does matter. And that's like the nature of the word. Well, this matters. This matters a lot. Well, that turns into matter. It's like it materializes into something. And for some people, like I watched your interview with Paul, for example, like that's how a lot of tumors and stuff can form is because we create matter in the body with what matters or doesn't matter in the psycho-emotional body. So it's like, it's all this stuff lines up. So then when you can realize, okay, well, so if it was just an offer, my choice, I have choice in this, I can change the terms and conditions. You've got a new agreement. You're not who you were yesterday. You're resonating in a different level. Life materializes in a different way around you. And if you can take that small example, you can go, oh, so where is my limit with that now? Like I can see everything's an offer if the state's giving me a parking fine, but no way if I'm going to lose a loved one. There's no way. So it's like, well, there's your limit. We all have limits. Like we all have a limit to everything's an offer. Like, you know, like what would happen? You can do this as an exercise for yourself, but most people have a limit. So what happens is as those limits start to lift, you're just becoming more of an alchemist in the world because you know that you're an unlimited being, unlimited creative potential. And it's only the negative limiting beliefs and mindsets that just know the world's like this is how it works, that has to happen this way. If you ask why, but why? Well, because of this, but why? Well, because of this, but why? Because Because like you can't get
Right.
past 2 or 3.
Right.
Usually you don't have a real answer. You have an ingrained program response. It's not an answer. There's no truth in it. Like just simple questions. Do I have to? Like a lot of people don't even realize they never asked that question for a lot of things. They accepted the offer. And because they have this construct or paradigm of this is what it is, they never even questioned and opened up this entire other 359 degrees of possibility. They locked into the one offer and now they opened into that door. Now they're in this room and they wonder why they're stuck in it. It's like you walked through that door. That's the thing. That's the number one mistake. You never had to walk through that door. You had ample opportunity for any other number of doors to create, to open, to walk through that was already there. It's unlimited. But we lock ourselves in with our perception, which is construct of the mind, which is why so many words in the English language end with ment, which is mind. Government, control of mind. Element, of his or her mind. Firmament, firm, rigid of the mind. Well, so many words end with ment. It's like Topher would say, we live in a temporal realm. And a lot of that's true. Like we're creating a lot of this through here. And as our perceptions shift, so does the material world.
Yeah.
Did I even answer your question? Sorry.
Dude, I don't know, but that was awesome.